Hey everybody, my name is Ethen Ostroff. Thank you so much for joining. My job is to make sure that you are protected in your future injury case. Make sure to hit that subscribe button where today I'm going to talk about how to file a personal injury lawsuit. Before I get there, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow along where I'll make sure that you understand what you need to know about your future injury case. So, how to file a personal injury case. This is a pretty quick one. I'm going to get into a little bit of the nitty-gritty as much as I can without boring you guys. So, to file a personal injury case is different than calling a lawyer alone. When you call a lawyer, there's a possibility for your personal injury case, let's say you got rear-ended in a car crash, that your case settles without even filing a personal injury case. It's possible that they send out a demand letter to the insurance company settles, and you don't even need to sue. Great. You got paid. It doesn't cost you as much time or effort or money, and you got what you were looking for. But let's say that the insurance company is unreasonable, as most insurance companies are, and they force you to sue them. The way that you actually file that is through a complaint. A complaint is a legal document that outlines specific allegations against the defendant, saying the defendant did these specific things to me or my loved one or my spouse. I am asking the court for a jury trial to give me relief for what happened here. That's the basics of the document. Then proceeds something called pleadings, where you go back and forth, and the other law firm or other lawyer or even sometimes individual will admit or deny your allegations on your complaint. I admit this one, I deny this one. I admit this one, I deny this one. And then you go back and forth, putting things in evidence for the court to help get your situation resolved. They will go back and forth, and filing it is different than serving it. So first you file that complaint in the county either where the defendant was from. So for example, if you got hit in a rear end accident, that defendant was from Pittsburgh, then you could file it in Pittsburgh because that's where they're from. Or where the incident occurred. Let's say that it happened in Harrisburg, in the Pennsylvania state capital. You could also file the lawsuit in Harrisburg because that's where it occurred. And then the next step is service. Service is a part of the pleadings process where you actually are serving the defendant, and it's kind of like the movies. A police officer will knock on their door, or a dedicated server will knock on their door and say, hey, here is service of your complaint. Please show up to court on this day. You've now been served. So just like in the movies where you've seen people show up with pizza boxes and they say, you've been served, here you go, show up to court. It is a little bit like that. It's not quite as dramatic most of the time, but that is the basics of how to file your lawsuit. First, you file a complaint, then you have to serve all the defendants. That's basically it. Thanks so much for joining us today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow along where your future personal injury case or injury case is protected. Thanks so much.